Welcome to the Checkout Point, your quick dive into this week's e-commerce buzz with me, Alex, powered by Blicket. These 20 minutes pack the latest trends, news, and insights. Let's navigate the digital marketplace together. Ready? Let's go!
Hello and welcome to the Checkout Point, brought to you by Blicket.co. I'm your host, Max, and today we're on week number 34, ready to unpack some truly exciting developments in the world of e-commerce. Whether you're a marketer, a manager, or a founder in the e-commerce arena, we've got a lineup of topics that promise to keep you both informed and inspired. First up, we're taking a virtual trip to sunny Los Angeles, where Mercari has just opened its first physical store in the US. We'll explore how this Japanese marketplace is merging unique finds with a local Californian vibe. Then, shifting over to a giant in the field, Amazon, we're diving into their innovative Amazon resale initiative. It's all about sustainability and how big corporations are tapping into the trend of conscious consumerism. Stay with us to see how these stories unfold and intertwine. Following that, our discussion will turn towards something that affects all digital shoppers: new regulations from the White House and FTC. From ending the pain of endless customer service hold music to combating deceitful online reviews, we'll cover how these changes are poised to reshape your online shopping experience. And just when you thought you had your digital defenses down, we'll reveal why even an established online bookstore like Alibris wasn't safe from cyber threats. This segment will not only dive into why e-commerce sites are attractive targets for hackers, but also how robust security measures are becoming a necessity, not a choice. Later in the show, prepare to have your mind blown by the latest AI advancements in e-commerce. Picture this. You walk into a store, and the shelves rearranged show exactly what you've been thinking about buying. With Google's new tech, this sci-fi scenario is edging closer to reality. Time doesn't allow me to reveal everything, but rest assured, there's more fascinating content lined up, including a peek at how platforms like BigCommerce are revolutionizing the playing field for entrepreneurs. So, plug in your headphones and get ready as we delve into these intriguing developments on today's episode of The Checkout Point. Here's to staying savvy in the fast-evolving world of e-commerce. Imagine you're walking down the streets of vibrant Los Angeles and stumble upon a brand new store. But this isn't just any store. It's Mercari's first physical outlet in the US, freshly stocked with unique items from Japanese sellers. Picture yourself browsing through a curated selection of products, each with its own story from a different part of the world. Now, isn't that an exciting addition to your shopping experience? But here's a twist in our retail narrative. Just as new storefronts like Mercari's pop up, giants like Amazon are also transforming. They're taking their warehouse, a treasure trove of returned and slightly used items, and giving it a whole new identity: Amazon resale. This isn't just a name change. It reflects a burgeoning trend in the retail industry, the rise of the conscious consumer. People are not just buying. They're thinking about sustainability, about giving products a second life. Now, why does this matter to us? Well, it highlights a fascinating shift in how we shop online. There's a growing appreciation for uniqueness and sustainability, and both Mercari and Amazon are tapping into these consumer desires. Mercari brings goods that break the monotony of mass-produced items, offering a taste of Japan right here on our streets. On the other hand, Amazon resale aligns with those of us looking to make environmentally friendly choices, promoting a cycle where products are reused rather than discarded. This evolution in online retail trends isn't just about where we buy or what we buy, but the story behind each purchase. When you choose a unique vase from Mercari's LA store, you're partaking in the cultural exchange, the global marketplace, right at your fingertips. And when you opt for a refurbished gadget from Amazon resale, you're contributing to a reduction in electronic waste, making a decision that benefits the planet. These trends underscore a bigger narrative of connectivity and responsibility. They reflect a world where our shopping choices can be as diverse as they are thoughtful. As we embrace these new ways of buying, we're not just filling our carts, we're also shaping the future of retail, a future that values sustainability, diversity, and connectivity. So, next time you're online or near that new Mercari store in LA, think about the bigger picture. Each item isn't just a transaction, it's a bridge to a broader, interconnected world where every purchase has a purpose and a story. Isn't that a trend worth being part of? This evolution in online retail might just be the beginning of how we redefine the very act of shopping itself. Welcome back, curious minds. Today, let's dive into a topic that touches almost every aspect of our modern lives, yet often remains behind the curtains: regulatory changes and policy enforcement. Specifically, we're zooming into recent shifts by the White House and Federal Trade Commission, FTC, guaranteed to affect us all, cracking down on excessive hold times and banning fake reviews. Now, picture this. You're excited about a new gadget you've seen online thanks to raving reviews. You order it, but when it arrives, it's nothing like the descriptions. Frustrating, right? Or think about the last time you called a customer service number and the hold time seemed to stretch into eternity. Annoying, isn't it? Well, change is on the horizon. Starting with the White House, there's a new initiative aimed at tackling these very challenges, ensuring you don't have to wait forever on the phone, and that the reviews you read online are genuine, not crafted by bots or paid individuals masquerading as genuine consumers. This move is part of a broader effort to enhance consumer rights and business transparency. But why crack down on something as seemingly harmless as hold times or reviews? Well, consider this. Reports indicate that misleading reviews influence an enormous chunk of online purchases. In an age where online shopping is skyrocketing, this isn't just a minor irritation, it's a significant economic issue. Fake reviews can mislead consumers, hurt competitors who play fair, and tarnish consumer trust in online markets. Similarly, excessive hold times aren't just a frustrating aspect of customer service, they can also reflect a company's disregard for consumer time and well-being, pushing the narrative that businesses don't care about their customers once the payment is made. So, what's being done? The FTC, wielding its regulatory hammer, has outright banned fake reviews. This isn't just about slapping companies on the wrist. It falls under deceptive marketing practices, and the crackdown could mean hefty fines and tighter controls, pushing businesses to clean up their acts or face the consequences. The real juice here isn't just in the ban itself, but in what it represents: a more proactive stance from our leaders in safeguarding consumer rights in the digital age. By targeting the root causes of consumer dissatisfaction, these regulatory bodies are not just enforcing rules, but are also shaping the landscape of fair business practices. What's the takeaway here for us, then? As consumers, understanding these changes helps us be more discerning. Knowing the government is stepping up can provide a layer of reassurance in our digital transactions. For businesses, the message is clear. Transparency and honesty will not just be appreciated but required. Both moves could lead to a ripple effect, hopefully setting a higher standard worldwide. As we continue navigating the vast ocean of digital commerce, these changes remind us that with great power, whether through technological advancement or regulatory authority, comes great responsibility. Reflect on that as you click Add to Cart or dial customer service. The landscape of consumer rights is evolving, and it's a fascinating time to watch, learn, and most importantly, to be empowered consumers. Keep questioning, keep analyzing, and stay curious. Until next time. Imagine it's Monday morning, and you're excited to order that book you've been dying to read from your favorite online bookstore, Alibris. But instead of greeting you with its usual array of book covers, the site simply won't load. Now, that's a bit unusual, right? This exact scenario unfolded recently when Alibris, a popular online retailer known for selling books, music, and movies, experienced a significant security threat. They had no choice but to take their entire site offline. While this may have been frustrating for many eager shoppers, this action was crucial for safeguarding not only the integrity of the site, but also the personal information of millions of customers. So, why is cybersecurity particularly crucial in the realm of e-commerce? As you know, every time we make an online purchase, we share sensitive information like credit card details and addresses. If this information were to fall into the wrong hands, it could lead to identity theft, fraud, and a whole array of really unpleasant things. Now, let's peel back the layers on what kind of security threats an e-commerce site might face. There are things like malware, which is basically malicious software, phishing attacks, where someone tries to trick you into giving out personal info, and then there are DDoS attacks, which overwhelm the site with so much traffic that it can't function. It's a bit like if everyone in your school tried to go through the same doorway at once. Total gridlock, right? So when Alibris took their site offline, they were essentially putting up a barrier to stop this kind of digital traffic jam, all to protect customer data and their services. Ensuring robust cybersecurity isn't just about avoiding inconvenience or keeping the site running smoothly. It's about trust. Imagine if a friend told you a secret, and the next day, the whole school knew about it. You'd feel pretty upset, right? Well, when customers trust a company with their personal information and that trust is broken, it's serious business. For e-commerce giants like Alibris, investing in top-tier cybersecurity isn't optional, it's essential. This includes everything from regular updates and patches to more sophisticated measures, like intrusion detection systems and encrypted data, which is kind of like writing a message in secret code. The consequences of not having these precautions in place can be dire, not just in terms of dollars lost, but in customer trust, which is much harder to regain. Let's shift gears and think about a world where every online retailer follows in the footsteps of Alibris by taking proactive cybersecurity measures. What changes? Well, you'd feel much safer buying things online, right? Cyber attacks would decrease, personal information would be more secure, and overall, the internet would be a safer marketplace. As we wrap up, let's remember, cybersecurity and e-commerce isn't just a topic for tech experts or business owners. It impacts all of us. Every time you purchase that new gadget, or even a book from a site like Alibris, remember the unseen shields fighting to keep your digital world secure. And that, my friends, is something worth knowing about as we navigate our increasingly online lives. Let's stay alert and informed, shall we? Happy, safe shopping, everyone. Imagine walking into your favorite store where the shelves magically rearrange themselves right before your eyes, displaying exactly what you were thinking of buying today. Sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie, doesn't it? Well, hold on to your smartphones, kids, because when we talk about artificial intelligence, or AI, in the realm of e-commerce, it's not quite magic, but it surely feels like it. So, here's a scoop on what's happening in the world of tech and shopping. Recently, Google, one of the biggest tech giants out there, introduced an AI-powered update for Android phones and launched the new Pixel 9. This is quite exciting because with AI being integrated into our phones and apps, shopping is getting way more personalized. Imagine your phone knowing you're running out of your favorite snacks and suggesting where you can get them on sale. That's the future we're stepping into. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. AI sounds cool, but do we really need it? Well, there's something interesting I read recently about AI snake oil. This term is about distinguishing between what's promising and what's just hype in AI. Yes, there are parts of AI that might seem over the top and not actually useful, like predicting your future fashion choices, maybe save that for fortune tellers. But then, there are seriously practical uses that could make our lives so much better, like helping us find the best price deal for our shopping, or even suggesting products based on our taste and past shopping experiences. What's fascinating here is not just how our shopping carts might start knowing more about our preferences, but how these AI systems learn. They sneak a peek at enormous amounts of data, what thousands of people are buying, how they're reviewing products, and even how they're clicking through online catalogs. With all this data, they start seeing patterns and trends. Let's say hundreds of kids are suddenly buying glow-in-the-dark sneakers. A smart AI system could pick up on that and, who knows, maybe your phone will ping with a suggestion for the newest trendy shoes just in time for your birthday. So, as we talk about AI and e-commerce, it's a blend of promise and prudence. While it's tempting to dream about a future where shopping requires nothing more than thinking about what you want, we must keep our feet on the ground and understand the real value of these advancements. Let's keep asking questions and being curious about how these technologies are being developed and used. Will they make shopping easier? Can they help small businesses thrive? Will our privacy be protected? These are the kinds of questions that matter. So, next time you download an app update or hear about the latest smartphone model, take a minute to think about the amazing AI tech that might be inside. And remember, it's not just about having cool gadgets. It's about how these tools can make life genuinely better for everyone, shoppers and shop owners alike. Keep that curiosity alive because who knows? Maybe the next great AI breakthrough will be one that you thought up while listening to this podcast. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to stay curious and thoughtful as we navigate this exciting digital world together. Welcome back, dear listeners. Today, we're diving deep into the exciting world of e-commerce innovations. And boy, do we have some thrilling developments to explore. First up, let's talk about BigCommerce. As we've seen from their Q2 2024 recap, they're not just climbing the ladder in the e-commerce platform game, they're practically leaping up the rungs. For those who might be scratching their heads, BigCommerce is a powerhouse tool that helps businesses sell online. And lately, they've been making some significant enhancements that really could change the way small and medium-sized businesses operate online. Now, why is this exciting for us, you might wonder? Well, imagine you're a young entrepreneur with a cool new product. In the past, setting up an online store could seem like scaling a mountain. But with platforms like BigCommerce evolving, it's becoming more like stepping onto an escalator. This means more people can bring their unique products to the market, enriching our choices as consumers. Moving on to our next innovation highlight, and this is a really interesting shift in how we market these products online. The use of flywheels in content and social media marketing. Flywheels, you ask? Yes, it's not just a part of your car anymore. In marketing, a flywheel is a concept that helps create and maintain a self-sustaining marketing machine. Instead of the traditional funnel, where customers are dropped out at the bottom after they buy, a flywheel keeps customers engaged and helps businesses grow organically through word of mouth and repeat customers. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow and momentum. It just keeps growing. An example could be using blog posts or social media that not only attract new customers, but are also so useful or entertaining that people share them over and over. Each share brings new eyes, potentially new customers, who may do the same, making the business's digital presence and profitability spiral upward. Why should we care about this? Because it changes how businesses interact with us as consumers. It means that businesses are striving to create content that's not just a flashy advertisement, but genuinely useful or enjoyable. As young consumers or future entrepreneurs, understanding and perhaps even leveraging flywheels can set us up for success in the digital world. Plus, consider how these innovations make entrepreneurship more accessible and marketing more engaging. Isn't that a win-win in our books? Whether you dream of starting your own business, or you're just fascinated by how the digital marketplace evolves, innovations like these keep the landscape fresh and vibrant. So, what's the takeaway from today's discussion on e-commerce innovations? Whether it's through simplified online store platforms like BigCommerce or continuous engagement models like marketing flywheels, the world of e-commerce is becoming more dynamic, more accessible, and frankly, more exciting. For all you young thinkers out there, this is a fantastic time to get inspired. Whether you're doodling business plans or simply curious about digital trends, innovations like these shape not just the market, but also the opportunities they present to us all. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure you stay curious. Until next time, keep exploring the endless possibilities and stay innovative. And that's a wrap for today's episode of The Checkout Point by Blicket.co, your go-to podcast for the latest in e-commerce trends, news, and strategies. I'm your host, Max, and it has been a pleasure diving into the bustling streets of Los Angeles with Mercari's first U.S. physical store and exploring Amazon's innovative resale initiative in today's podcast. We've also navigated through the new regulations by the White House and the FTC aimed at making your online shopping experiences smoother and more trustworthy. Didn't we just have a roller coaster ride, uncovering the challenges and necessities of cybersecurity in the e-commerce world with Alibris? And who could forget the potential of AI in transforming our everyday shopping experiences, or the exciting opportunities for small and medium-sized businesses with platforms like BigCommerce? This was e-commerce news for week number 34. And we hope these insights have given you plenty to think about until our next episode. Remember, the Checkout Point is powered by Blicket.co, where you can find even more resources and deep dives into the content we've discussed today. Make sure to tune in next week as we continue to bring you the very latest and greatest in e-commerce trends, news, and strategies. Don't miss out. Keep yourself at the forefront of the digital shopping revolution. Check out Blicket.co for more thrilling content and resources. Until next week, take care and keep innovating in your e-commerce journeys.